Hello and welcome, Gear One here. We are getting into a draft. We opened not such a great rare. Oath of Liliana. But there is a Weaver of Lightning. That's actually a pretty good card. Plus there's also a boon. Maybe go spells, or try to go spells at least. Maybe this will wield. I mean, I think the boon is probably the best pick out of this because this isn't as good if we don't get that many spells. But we'll give it a try. We'll see if we can make a spells deck. So, alright, so we can pick up this. I don't think it's too great, unless we can get some stuff that can discard. There is a priest in this one, which I think is pretty decent, but there's also another boon, which unfortunately we are past one, and I think probably black was the best cards in there, so they're gonna be probably black. Yeah, I want to try to get this spell deck to see if it actually works, so let's go ahead and let's try this and get some discard outlets. Well, here we can draw a card. There isn't much else for us when it comes back around. I mean, we could probably take an innkeeper, but I'll stay on the path of spell deck for now, but we might have to veer off if we don't get some good cards. So here we actually, I actually like this. We can bounce anything, a spell or a creature. So that's always a really nice tempo. We can hope to get this back around. We can even take this since we do have a Griff. But for the time being, we'll just go ahead and take this. Take the spell. Alright, here, I'm actually fine with taking, actually, maybe let's take this, and since we're wanting to be more spells, so, yeah, I think that might be the pick. I think this card's even good even if you're not in a spell deck. It's a 4 for 4, and they usually have to try to find an answer for it pretty quickly, so even if you do have to cast a creature spell, it's usually gone by the time you need to cast a creature spell. So I'm actually more impressed by this than I first expected it to be. So let's go ahead and choose that. Yeah, here is a miss, so I think we're just going to go ahead and grab this. I don't really think there's much of anything else for us to grab. So let's go ahead, grab that. Yeah, maybe I just grab a spell. It's not looking too good for us. Maybe start going into other colors. I mean, this is flying. Yeah, I guess let's grab this. Actually, I like this card. It'll actually be pretty good, even, and also with a spell deck, it's actually going to be pretty good. So let's go ahead and grab this. There wasn't really much else in there. I probably would have chosen the bear, the red bear, if this wasn't in the pack. Here, I really don't want the vampire. We don't have any needs for delirium, so I think I'll just grab an equipment just in case we need to increase our creatures, if we get any. Alright, here, I guess, maybe look into, let's separate by color. So, this is technically blue. So right now, we are looking like blue and red. These cards are just iffy. Sure. Equipment, equipment, equipment. Yeah, I guess, and I guess. So, they want us to be in red, which we want to be in red. It's just not looking like we are getting the opportunity to be in red. So, here I have some choices. I don't really think this is a good card. This is kind of iffy. So I'll put that there. I think all these are good cards. And these aren't really that good. So, I mean, I would like to take these choking restraints. But I think on the safer route, I could just stay in blue and grab that and pass these. I know none of these are going to come back, so yeah, let's stick to blue. Here we actually got a good red card. I'm pretty happy to pick up this. We definitely need a lot more spells. I hate that we're passing a drag under also, but I think we need some blockers. We'll be able to get some spells, so let's go ahead and choose him. We get another one, which this pack we don't really have anything else to choose. Maybe we can get the borrowed hostility, but I think I would rather just get another alchemist. Alright, we can use this guy to get our Griffs in. I think it's actually a really good card for that. You still get a creature, a 3/2 from it, and you can actually still target it to sack the 0/2. Yeah, 0/2. Here I'm going to go ahead and pass over that and just take this. But Bardman is really nice. I hope we can get some more, but even just seeing the one, that is what? Pick. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that was pick 6. And we're going to take another one over the alchemist. These just get better by the number. So let's go ahead and take that. I hope that the alchemist does wield, but it's probably unlikely. That was 10 cards. It's going to come back around with only 2 cards, and it's going to be a land, and there's crappier cards than the alchemist. So maybe there's enough people that aren't in blue or red, so there's a chance. I think we got our colors, so let's go ahead and put this back by converted mana cost. White is just gonna love this set of people. I mean, this is a lot of choking restraint. This is technically the fourth one, but two of them were in the same pack, so technically this is the third pack with them. So, but yeah, I think I'm just gonna get a 2-drop. Oh, here we go, Drag Under. That's good. So we got a Drag Under. Let's go ahead and take that. Right now we got 9 spells. 3 of them. Well, let's take. I'm not going to use this. Not going to use this, and not going to use this. So we got 6. One of them is this. 1, 2. Oh, okay, so one's that. I mean, yeah, I guess I'd rather have a spell. This is actually, someone can probably go mono white. I've seen a lot of good white cards, but unfortunately we just didn't get. I should have. I saw, you know, this 2/2 flyer come around pretty late, and that should have been a sign that white was open, but I want to try to get this spell deck going to see how good it is. I guess I'll just take this. Oh yeah? My dog was making noise. Yeah, we'll just take this. And we're not going to play that. I know we're not going to have enough spells to really benefit from this card. Look at the top 5 cards of your library, put any number of them into your graveyard and the rest back into your library in any order. That's a good pickup. I hate to pass this, but I mean, we are looking to be spells, and this is actually the card to do it. So let's see what else is in this pack. Pretty good white. You gotta always like the Doppelgeist. I'm fine with taking the Gone Missing. I'm sure that's gonna wield. Maybe even the Scarecrow would be fine. But yeah, we're gonna definitely take the Thing in the Ice. Oh, I love to see this. Any way possible for a spell deck to get creatures with a spell is nice. That's why I took the what's this called? Spectral Reserves, just because it is a spell that gets creatures. But this is so much better. It's an instant, get you 2 devils at ping. So yeah, definitely a good surprise block and a spell trigger. Now I didn't get any scobs, so I know that someone else is probably in blue too. I'm actually going to take this and see if we can splash with the Scarecrow. This is actually a really good card, and if we can get this going late game, it would be pretty good. So we're definitely going to take that. I guess we will take the Niblis of the Dust. We really don't have that as many spells I would like, so Niblis of the Dusk is not as good in that sense, but it's still always beneficial. Here I am going to take the Nagging Thoughts. It's a spell, good way to just get that triggered. It's only a sorcery, and we really don't have any way of discarding to get the Madness, so there isn't really too much for us to surprise them. So hopefully we can get some more spells. Some bounce spells. Really, I would have liked to had some counter spells to go with our bounce. We only have one bounce, but or two bounces. I forgot about this one. So we have two bounces, but it is what it is. Hopefully we can get something, drawing some cards. I know for sure that someone's in red or blue, and they're taking probably more than one person's in blue. Maybe take here so I have a discard mechanic. Well, this one lets us draw a card. Yeah, I think I'd maybe just like the neonate more. Sure. Yeah, take another neonate. That's fine. Man, we are just not getting spells. I think I'd rather take this just to take it. Oh man, it didn't wield. The scarecrow, it didn't wield. I don't think we have any other zombies, so we're not going to get the benefit. But it does have a big butt, so maybe we still use it. For now, we'll have it in. We're kind of maybe I play this to try to get my spell count up. I don't know. That doesn't sound great. Maybe just have a 2/1 skulk. It doesn't sound great either. Whatever. I'd rather take a macabre waltz from someone. 3 neonates, yeah, sure. Got a wolf, or, well, fox. So, yeah. Sort by color. I mean, we could probably bring this back in now with the neonates. Bring this in. Let's see how many spells we have. I don't think we're going to be able to do this. It just seems like maybe it's a little bit too much. We got plenty of creatures, so let's just put that off to the side now. Is there anything else? I really don't want to play this. I mean, we got a lot more creatures than I wanted. Alright, let's go ahead and separate them. This is technically a creature. Let's keep that. Actually, maybe it's going to be played there. Nothing else is a creature. Okay. I mean, this is technically a creature too. So, let's put that there also. Yeah, I think we got a pingy deck. I mean, unfortunately, these only target a creature, but that's fine. We really don't have anything that targets the player other than our creatures and their abilities. So, alright, let's see about these. Anybody else I really don't care for? I mean, I really want as many spells as we can. Is this instant or sorcery? and it starts with 4 counters. We have to be able to cast 4 of them, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So, I mean, there's a chance. I didn't count this because this isn't a instant or sorcery. So there's 9 though. Oh, 10. So we have some ways to do it. I think we're getting rid of creatures. We don't have any reason for delirium, so probably don't want him. Here, let me put this back over here. Yeah, the Fogwalker is fine, a good blocker. I mean, we're not looking to be aggressive, so there's no reason for him. Maybe the Scarecrow's the other one that we really don't want. I mean, really, I don't want this. Yeah. And I think this is fine. Going in this route, we really don't have a sideboard. If we need to go creature instead of spells, we have equipments to make our creatures a little bit better, so unfortunately that's not the best way of going about it, but it seems like the only way we have right now. So let's go ahead and sort by color. These are blue. So we have about even. We kind of want to make sure we have our blue first though, just for the thing in the ice, but these bombardments are leaning more towards red, and plus we have what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spells for, well, not counting this, so 5 spells for turn 1 really. So I guess we just go even. I want to make sure that we hit it quite evenly. We don't have anything that needs double of anything, so I think we should be fine. So let's sort by converted mana cost, and that's what our deck looks like. So I think it's alright. It's not really your typical spell deck, so it's not as good as what it could be. But I still think it's pretty good. But yeah, with that, that's our draft deck, and I want to thank you for watching, and if you could, hit that like button, and also, if you want to see more, please subscribe, and until next time.